felt this, all those flutters and excitement, and really wanted to go out with them and spend a lot of time with them, and we'd talk a lot and do things together. But essentially, I was the friend. Be manly and the legends of humanity. Welcome to the fellowship of honourable men and women role models for boys and men, because you have the power to be a man in all its glory. Good morning, it's Damian Andrews here for Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity. What I want to talk to you today about is being the friend. Now, as a guy, this has happened many times, certainly to me, where there's someone that I was attracted to and felt this, all those flutters and excitement, and really wanted to go out with them and spend a lot of time with them, and we'd talk a lot and do things together. But essentially, I was the friend. And I'm sure many of you have had that experience as well, and spend a lot of time doing that, going through that process. Well, in my case, it wasn't too long, because the way to deal with that, being the friend, is just you find someone that you're attracted to, and generally you'll find that they're probably really, really nice to you, because they're really nice people. That's part of the reason you're attracted to them. And so from that side of things, you're going, oh yeah, I find that person attractive, and you spend time with them, you go out and you have lunch together, and you buy them lunch, and you do all these kind of things, and they talk to you, they listen to you, they're really kind, which is, it's lovely, and that's what you want, certainly want in a partner, is someone that's nice to you. That's a good start. I've dated people that weren't nice to me, and that's not the way to do it. But we do that sometimes, and that's a topic for another video I'll get into. But when the times that I've been there with someone who I've been with, and kind of having those conversations at lunch, and it's like really enjoying that, and going out and waiting, for something to move forward, and some people can let that drag out for months and even years, and have this whole pent-up desire, hoping that this person's going to like them. And one of the things, well, they do like them, but not in a romantic way. So one of those things that you need to be aware of in that case is, one, while you've got that infatuation with that one person, you're not noticing anyone else around you. And I know that from my perspective. When there's been someone that I've been really attracted to who's been a friend, she's been really, really lovely, but I haven't noticed other people because I've been so focused on this one person. And which is, well, for those looking for a long-term relationship with a partner, well, that's probably a good thing that you're focused on that one person. But you want to be focused on someone that is reciprocating that. And a lot of this comes down to not asking the question. And how do you do that? Because, for me, I said I've been in that situation a number of times where someone that I've met, we've been doing something mutually together. That's how we've met, and and we've talked and got to know each other and feel this attraction towards them. But then I made it clear, and it's simple. You say, look, would you like to go out on a date? That's one simple way of doing it. That's the only way I've done it, actually. I've done it a few times when I've just said, look, would you like to go out for dinner? I'd like to go out for a date. And then from there, generally, because they are really, really nice people, it has been the case from my perspective anyway, where they said, look, I really like you as a friend, but, I don't feel an attraction there. It's like, okay, cool. And, some people go, and part of the reason maybe why you don't want to ask is you don't want that rejection. But that's not a rejection. She's not rejecting your friendship. She's just not attracted to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of women out there that will be. You're just not noticing them because you're focused on this one person, hoping that the relationship's going to work out. But if the person's not attracted to you, it's better to find out early, so then you can move on and find someone else who's attracted to you, because there are literally billions of women on the planet. Now, maybe there's not billions in your area, but I'm sure there's a lot, and I'm pretty sure you have the ability to move around as well. So don't get too hung up on whether this one person will like you or not. And again, we'll get into self-esteem and things like that in different videos. But from that perspective, if you're attracted to this person and you're starting to, move things forward, but ask early. If you're attracted to someone, ask early. Say, would you like to go on a date? Make it clear that there's a potential romantic interest here. Well, certainly from your perspective, you have an interest in finding out whether there's more of a romantic interest. So take that step, ask that question, and it's as simple as, it's the only way I've done it, but I'm sure there's multiple ways. If you have other ways, write in, share them in our group, but feel free to do that. But from my perspective, I simply said, would you like to go out on a date? As in, like to go out for dinner? I'd like to go out for dinner, I'd like to have a date. And from that perspective, if she is not interested because she is nice, which is what you want, date the nice girls. Big tip, date the nice girls, don't date the bad ones. And we've got a whole series on how to identify that, because that can cause a lot of problems down the track, especially for guys, more so for guys. It can cause a lot of really big problems. But from your perspective, to avoid getting into that friend relationship, for a long-term friend relationship where you're really, really interested in her, but she's just wants to be friends, ask the question, would you like to go on a date? It's a simple question. And if she says no, look, I just want to be friends, and that's fine. You can deal with that, and you can stay friends after that. I've had all the women that I've been in that situation with, we stayed friends afterwards. It was very, and we had wonderful friendships. So ask the question, would you like to go out on a date? This is Damian Andrews for Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity, and I'll catch you in the next video. Before you go, you're invited to continue the Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity journey. Subscribe to our YouTube and become a patron, where you can become a courageous crusader, a wise warrior, a daring dynamo, and even an ascending avenger. Here you'll find all the tools to become a man in all its glory. We're honored to walk side by side with you on this extraordinary adventure. Together, we're unleashing the full power of manhood, creating a better world for everyone.